Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how I made this dress. It's a very simple dress and you can make it in less than a day. I'm using Ankara for this dress and I'm using the whole full 6 yards. So first I'm going to be sketching. I'm going to be drafting my bodice pattern. If you don't know how to draft a basic bodice pattern, you can let me know in the comments and I'm going to make a special video for that. So I'm done drafting my pattern for the dress, and for the skirt length I used my hip length plus 2 inches. Okay, so from my skirt length I'll be coming up by 1.5 or 2. You can use 2, you can use 1.5 to get that curve. To get a curve, I'm going to be coming from that point downwards to the center part of my skirt. Mind you, my pattern is drafted on fold. I didn't use a single paper. My pattern is drafted on fold, so you also do that. I'm going to trace my lines so that you can see them, so it can be very visible to you and you can also understand even without me explaining. So after that, I'm just going to cut. I'm separating the skirt from the top because it's joined at the waist. It's not just from the shoulder to the hip line. I'm going to be joining at the waist. So this is how the skirt looks like with the curve. And I'm also going to cut out my up pattern. So I'm transferring all my lines from the other side. This is why I said you should cut on fold, because it's a monostrap and you cannot sketch a monostrap without your paper being on fold. So I'm transferring my lines to the other part of the paper, just like how I'm doing on the video. And I'm also transferring the dot line on the other side too. So to get my neck depth, I'll be coming down by 4.5 inches from my neckline, and I'm going to be connecting the 4.5 inches to the shoulder line and then to my bust measurement line, just like how I'm doing on the video. Okay, and I used 3 at first because I felt like, okay, since that's the standard measurement, but it was too up and it looks like it was going to choke her, so I had to come down by 1.5 from my 3 inches and it looked better. So I'm tracing out my lines because I want to see everything and I do not want to skip any part, and so you can also see what I am doing. So I'm going to measure the length of my skirt, and what I have there was around 11 or 12, yeah, 11.5 inches, and I'm going to minus that from the full length, like from the waist to the floor, like the length of the dress from the waist. I'm going to minus that 11.5 from what I have, and that's what I'm going to be using to cut my flare. So I'm cutting my skirt pattern on my Ankara, and I'm going to be marking 1/2 inch all around, and this 1/2 inch is going to serve for my joining because I'll be using a lining to turn it. So I'm going to mark 1/2 inch all around so that I can turn my lining and not have shortage. I hope you understand what I'm doing. For this dress, I'm not going to be using a zipper at the back. My zip is going to be on the side, so there's no need cutting my skirt with the zipper allowance. I'm just going to cut exactly the way it is on the front. Then on the back part of my skirt, I'm going to be coming down by 1/2 inch on the waistline to avoid gaping for the dress. So I'm going to be coming down by 1/2 inch, and I'm going to cut that away because it's not useful. Okay, when you're cutting this dress, it's a mono sleeve, and if you make any mistake, you're going to be having wrong shoulders. Okay, so you're going to be cutting this the right side facing the right side. Okay, that's how you're going to get a perfect top. So you don't have two shoulders that are opposite each other. You need them to be on the same line. Okay, just watch the video and follow every step I take, and you're going to be all right. I'm going to be cutting lining for each of the pieces. So I've joined every piece, and this is how it's looking. I've sewn like that, and it's already looking beautiful. Okay, it's looking perfect. This is why I said you should be careful when you're cutting your mono sleeve, so you don't have two wrong shoulders. You can see it's matching and it's coming up perfectly. Okay, so I've added my gathers, so I did a pleating because I felt pleating is going to be better than doing gathers. And This is how it looks from on the outside, and this is how it looks on the inside. You can see I've already pinned it. I just pinned it, sorry. I haven't joined it yet. I just pinned it. You have to pin first so you can see what you're doing. You can have the look of how it's going to come out before you sew. And this is my shoulder, looking all neat and nice. So I did a very basic sleeve for the dress. It's should I call it a balloon sleeve? It's a free sleeve. It's not really fitted and it's not really excess. Okay, so on my middle part, I'm going to be coming in by 5 inches. You know how to draft the basic sleeve. Okay, so before I start drafting, I'm going to be coming inwards by 5 inches because I want it a bit fuller. And from that 5 inches, sorry, I'm going to be drafting. From that 5 inches, I'm going to be drafting my sleeve. That is where I'm going to start my sleeve pattern drafting from, just like how I'm doing in the video. And since it's a short sleeve, it's not really long, I'm using 12 inches for my sleeve length. You can make yours longer, you can make yours shorter, depends on what you want. But for this dress, I'm using 12 inches for the sleeve length. And since it's going to be a full sleeve, no need to mark my round arm. I'm just going to connect straight from my shoulder, from my sleeve line downwards, okay, because I'm going to be pleating it. So if I mark my sleeve round, it may not be as full as I want. This sleeve is for the part that has the shoulder. I'm going to be cutting the other side of the sleeve. You know the shoulder is just one. We just have one shoulder for the dress. So for the other part, I'm just going to be marking down the same 12 inches I have and the same width for the full sleeve. I'm just going to mark the same thing, but there's not going to be any curve. It's just going to be straight because I'm using elastic on one side and I'm pleating the other side. Okay, the dress is already done. I'm already done with the dress. You can see my zip on the side, so I just use the allowance for the zip allowance you get. And this is my sleeve. I hope you understand the sleeve. Very easy, everything's easy. I told you you can make this dress in less than 24 hours. It's a very simple, beautiful dress. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.